Welcome everybody to the journey to the Creators Cup. It's the first game in many, and just in a few days you're going to see some teams winning and losing and all of their hopes being dashed, while others, they get to move on. And in this tournament we have the 64 Phillies against Minnesota, the Dodgers against the Pirates, the Astros against the Expos, and the Indians against the Oakland Athletics. These are all game ones. Jim Bunning against Jim Catt. We are going to start out with Philadelphia and Minnesota in the first day. The second day we'll start out with the Dodgers and the Pirates. We will go back and forth between games. Tim Belcher against Bruce Keeson at Three Rivers Stadium. Then on number 3, it is the 1980 Houston Astros against the 1994 Montreal Expos. So it'll be J.R. Richard versus Pedro Martinez. Might be one of the better matchups that you see. And then the 4th will be the Cleveland Indians and the Oakland Athletics. It'll be Charles Nagy versus Tim Hudson. But Philadelphia, a little bit of an underdog coming into the season. They are the lowest scoring run team in the Creators Cup. Well, there's 60 teams and they're 50th. And runs against, they're 478. So they're a negative 41. While Minnesota is a plus 7. The road record is 22-28. And the road record is 23-27. So Minnesota is very much the favorite in this one. So Minnesota favored against the Philadelphia Phillies, the Dodgers, and the Pirates. And then you take a look here. It'll be the Indians and the Oakland Athletics, Houston and Montreal. So we're about ready to go today. Round 1, game 1. Now, of course, nobody has played a game yet, and we're about ready to go. Should be a good game. Should be good. And, I mean, hey, why not? Minnesota's going to be the slight favorite in this game, but we're going to be ready to go, and we're going to start. And already, let's take a look at Philadelphia and Minnesota. It is the first pitch glitch. There's already one out on the very first play. So let's go right now to the action. Game number 1 here at the Met. So Philadelphia, Minnesota, everybody moving on right now. The first pitch was a curveball in play. It was an out. And that was Johnson. Here's Cookie Rojas, second baseman. Pitching is Jim Catt, 8-7, 3.44 ERA. Game number 1 for Minnesota. The pitch, this will be on the ground. This is going to be 2 for 2. The throw to first, they get him out, 2 out. Actually, I got to put that on I got to put it on pitch by pitch. There we go. And here's Johnny Callison at right field. So Johnson was first, Rojas was second, Callison is third. And he's hitting right field. Here's Jim Catt. And Catt, that's going to be high pop fly, my goodness. And 2 batters just took 1 out, and that's going to be it. The end of the first inning. That was the first. That was quick. And Minnesota's loving it. We go to the bottom of the first here in game number 1. It's 0-0. So here's Jim Bunning. Jim Bunning is 10-6, 2.63 ERA, and this is very big for him. Here's Hall, Jimmy Hall, the center fielder. You see in the regular season he hit 287. Hall will foul it off, 0-1. Minnesota here at the Met, here in game number 1. You wonder about this. It'll be outside ball 1, 1-1. So Jim Bunning to Jimmy Hall. The pitch, Hall is swinging and a miss. They're very, very aggressive pitching and hitting. Bunning to Hall, the 1-2. Struck him out, 1 out. And Jim Bunning, a good strikeout to begin the game. Game number 1 Everybody starting this off, Don Mincher, first base. And Mincher will be up. That'll be fouled away again. So Don Mincher, he's about ready to go. And that'll be a ball outside, 1-1. One out. Bottom of the first inning in Montreal, also nothing. Mincher is swinging a miss. We're almost done the first. As Bunning and Mincher, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mincher again. Struck him out, 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. And here's Tony Oliva. Right field. Here's Tony. And that'll be down low, ball 1. So Minnesota trying to get on Jim Bunning. A good first inning as he goes. That'll be a high pop fly to left field. Will they be able to catch this one? No, they won't. It'll go foul. And it'll be 1-1 here in the first game. Bunning now against Oliva. That'll be ball 2, a little bit high. Oh, it was in the zone, but they didn't call it. 2-1. Tony's got to get on. A swing and a miss here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jim Bunning might get out of here very easily. That's going to be behind to left field. And this will go for a base hit, so Minnesota gets the first base hit of the day. And that was a big base hit. It is a single. And here's Harmon Killebrew now. Killebrew only 242 in the season. You see they start off inside ball 1. The Phillies and the Twins. That'll be fouled away. So Harmon Killebrew, a good hitter, and right now you see it'll be a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Harmon would like to keep this going. They throw to first, he's safe. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's it. So we go to the top of the second inning. Nobody, only 1 person got on. It's 0-0. Well, totally rested lineups for everybody else. Only 1 hit. No scoring updates here. Game 1. The journey to the Creators Cup. The Cleveland Indians. It'll be top of the second inning. Cleveland, Oakland, all these series are good. Here's Dick Allen at third base. And Allen, it's going to be outside ball 1. Dick Allen in the regular season, 17 home runs and 63 RBIs. They got to get away from it. It'll be 2-0. Whether you win by 1 or 10, it's still a win. And we all know that there's more internal. Swing and a miss there. The base is empty and Assisi's hitting .351. That'll be fouled back. Jim Cat to Allen. Sold out. Mad high and deep to left field. And Jim Allen has just made it 1-0 Phillies. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. 421 feet for Allen. Dick Allen. And Allen has just hit a solo shot. And for everybody out there, the postseason scoring has just started. A home run by Dick Allen. Here is Wes Covington, the DH. Jim Cat is giving it up. That's going to be a ball up high. 1-0. So Wes Covington now coming up. Nobody out. That's going to be a strike. As Jim Cat. That'll go, and that's going to be a ball 2. 2-1. For Wes Covington. 3-1. They might have trouble. Cat might be in trouble here. The 3-1. That's going to be ball 4. And Covington to first. Jim Cat not looking good. And here's Ruben Amaro. Ruben Amaro, 5 home runs, 29 RBI, hitting .278. Cat, and that's going to be a strike. He starts off. Very important. He starts that off after a walk. Yeah, that's going to be 2 of them. So 2 strikes to Ruben Amaro. First base, the pitch. On the ground, could be around the horn. 5, 4, 3, and it is. 2 outs. I think it's ironic, this is a very 1960s baseball game. Clay Dalrymple, the catcher. And here's Jim Catnow pitching to Dalrymple, and that's going to be a strike. They never played each other, Phillies and Minnesota, because the leagues never played each other. High pop fly. And underneath, we're going to make a catch. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and Philadelphia's home run is the only difference. Bottom of the second inning, and Bob Allison has had some really big games. The Dodgers and Pirates are still tied at nothing, but you see the scores in the lower left. That's going to be a ball one. We go to the very end. Bunning against Allison, and that'll be a strike. So Bob Allison has the chance he can pop off. It'll be 1-2 with nobody out. The pitch. No, high inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And fouled off. 2-2, bottom of the second inning. That'll be fouled again. So here's Bob Allison.
The swing and a miss.
Struck him out, and that's it. 1 out. Who knows? Maybe Minnesota is going to score. Here's Beatty. And first at bat, he had 332 in the year. Only 7 home runs. And here's Bunning again. And that'll be a strike. So Bunning is starting off looking very aggressive and hard. Beatty, it's going to be high ball 1. Here in the second inning, a lot of pitches, but they're starting to get more aggressive. That'll be fouled away. As you take, the pitches becomes better in the strike zone. Bunning to Beatty. Did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 2-2 with an out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch. They walk him, and Beatty goes to first. All these different Zolio, I don't know who this is. I got to change the name. But here's Zolio. And Zolio will take it inside, ball 1. Zolio at 277 in a year. And that'll be fouled away, 1-1. Bunning, 1 on, 1 out. Beatty is on first, the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 1-2. So Jim Bunning trying to get his 5th strikeout today. Hard hit, and that's a base hit. Zolio will get on first, and it'll be first and second with 1 out. Jim Bunning is having a little bit of problems here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's Rich Rollins hitting 278. So big for Rollins. The pitch, and that'll be a strike. 2 on with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Bunning. That'll be fouled off quickly, 2 strikes. Bunning would like to make sure he does not. That's going to be a strikeout, no sacrifice there. And he struck out 5 people. Every out from Minnesota has been a strikeout. Every out has been a strikeout. And here's Jerry Kindle, second base. That'll be outside ball 1. So Bunning is 38, pitches his 39th, and that'll be a strike. So Jim Bunning against Jerry Kindle. It'll be 2-1. 2-1. And that'll be fouled away. Again, 2-2. He could strike out the side with the first 2 innings. No. Oh, close. 3-2 with 2 outs. They're all going to be running. The pitch. They walked him. They said he walked. And Bases loaded with 2 outs. Here's Jimmy Hall. At the very beginning, at the top of the lineup, here's Jimmy Hall. 2 outs, bases loaded. Bunting is still where to put him. The pitch, and it's going to be a ball. Jimmy Hall getting ready here. Bunting nowhere to put him. The 1-0, and that'll be a strike. 1-1. The going low to Hall. The 1-1. Oh, down low and in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. If they walk him, it's tied at 1. The 2-1. And it'll be 3-1. There's nowhere to put this. Has to be a strike, or it's going to be 1-1. The pitch. Fouled away. 3-2. This inning comes all the way down to this. It all comes down to this. The 3-2. The pitch. High pop fly to right. Is it going to hit the ground? They're running after it, and they make the catch. And that's out. We go to the 3rd inning. It's Philadelphia 1 and Minnesota nothing.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
Looking away. Again, Dick Allen's home run is the only run today for anybody. LA and Pittsburgh. 2 walks by Keeson. He has 3 walks on the day. His control is tough. LA might be pushing. Cleveland and Oakland still scoreless. And Houston and Montreal. Cleveland and Oakland, they're hitting pitches. 1-0 here. It's high scoring. Here's John Briggs at center field. It'll be high ball 1. And it's going to be inside 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. High and deep to right field. This could be another solo shot. And this one is gone over the fence. It's 2-0 Philadelphia. John Briggs. It's 2-0. Briggs has hit a home run. And it is 2-0 Philadelphia right now. The fans here in Minnesota are not feeling good. Oh, I got to fix this last name. Bobby. It isn't. It's Bobby. I forget what it is. It's not Ashihara. But here comes Jim Cat to Bobby. And he'll be down for a strike. 2-0 Philadelphia. Here in the top of the 3rd, a high pop fly. And this will go to center field. Underneath, they're going to make the catchers 1 out. So here comes Alex Johnson, 0 for 1. 0 for 1 is Alex Johnson. Jim Cat. We want to see how he goes. He's going to take that for a strike. And this is very big here. That's going to be on the ground. Should be unassisted, but he'll flip it to Cat. 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Cookie Rojas. And Cookie Rojas now. And that's going to be outside ball 1. So Jim Cat, 1965 Twins, down low 2-0. You never know with these teams. 3-0. They might walk Rojas to get the Callis in. The 3-0, and that'll be an easy strike. 3-1. Hitter's pitch. And a little looper, and that'll easily be caught. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and the score, Philadelphia 2, Minnesota nothing. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Oh, how big this is. Here's Don Mincher at first base. Bottom of the 3rd. And that's going to be ball 1. 2-0 Philadelphia. Each team with Philadelphia's 2 one-run blasts, high ball 2. One by Dick Allen and one by Briggs. Allen and Briggs are home runs for Philadelphia. It'll be a strike 2-1. Don Mincher is 0 for 1. The pitch. That'll be fouled away here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Jim Bunning to Mincher. Fouled it again. 2-2. Bottom of the 3rd inning. High pop fly underneath. This is deep and right near the wall and caught. Oh my goodness.
Have you picked your designated driver?
One out. Here in the bottom of the third, Tony Oliva. At right field, Bunning has already 55 pitches. And that'll be a ball down low. So Minnesota is patient, but not, that's going to be high, deep center field. But underneath again, that's going to be an easy catch, and it will be 2 outs. That's Briggs. 2 outs, and here's Harmon Killebrew, 0 for 1. And Killebrew, that first pitch, he's going to take that to center field and get a base hit. So he'll get on first, and Minnesota, they're in the bottom of the third. Allison. Here's Bob Allison at left field. This is so big, bottom of the third. High pop fly. And underneath they're going to make the catch. We go to the fourth inning. It's harmless. Philadelphia with 2 home runs. It's 2-0. So we begin the top of the fourth inning. You can see Oakland 3-0 there. Jason Giambi had a 3-run home run. So all the runs are home runs here. Houston and Montreal are still scoreless. And the Dodgers and the Pirates are still scoreless. As we go to the fourth, the Pirates are the last team not to get a hit. So here's Johnny Callison, right field. And he's going to foul that one off, 0-1. Jim Katz still in. So be his 35th pitch. High pop fly. Cat has given up 2 home runs. This one is deep. You can see him setting up in front of the fence, 1 out. Dick Allen. Allen, he had a solo shot earlier. And Allen, that'll be ball 1. You got to be careful if you're a Cat. You still have him in the back of your mind out of what he does, and that's going to be 2-0. Covington will come up next. He's the DH. Allen at first base. It'll be 2-1. Allen is actually third base. High and deep. And underneath, he's going to make the out. To out, and Wes Covington, he walked the last time he was up. And Covington, that's going to be inside, ball 1. 2-0. Halfway down the lineup for the Phillies of 1964. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cat to Wes, and that's going to be another strike. 1-2. Wes Covington. And outside 2-2. 43-40 fourth pitch. And it's 3-2 with 2 outs. 2 outs. Struck him out. And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth inning. The score, Philadelphia 2, Minnesota 0. Bottom of the fourth inning, and there's Earl Batty. The catcher, Jim Bunning, is still pitching. He's pitching a good game. Now he has 5 strikeouts. He struck out the first 5 Minnesota batters. He hasn't struck out 1 since. Batty, that'll be high, ball 1. Well, Minnesota has Batty, Zolio, and Rollins. And that'll be a swing and a miss there, 1-1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Earl Batty. That'll be a high pop fly. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, 1 out. Good game so far. Bunning, here's Zolio. 1 for 1. And Zolio will take that one for a strike. Bottom of the fourth inning. The Minnesota Twins of 1965. Quickly, 2 strikes. as Bunning is moving his way through. That's going to be outside ball one. Question is, how many pitches will Bunning have in his repertoire? There's another strikeout. That's his sixth of the day. And Bunning is looking good, 2 outs. Here's Rich Rollins. Rich Rollins at third base. That'll be fouled off. Giving up 3 hits on the day. But Bunning has struck out 6. He's also walked 2. That'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Rich. A swing and a miss, 1-2. Bottom of the 4th inning. The pitch. High and deep to left. And underneath. They're going to make the catch, 3 outs. We go to the 5th inning. The score Philadelphia 2 and Minnesota 0. Ruben Amaro at first base. Ruben, here's Jim Catt. And Ruben Amaro, that'll be on the ground. First pitch. It's been a while since we had a ground ball, and that'll be 1 out. Philadelphia's hits have all been home runs. That has been it. And here's Clay. Dalrymple, and it is going. He's the catcher. 0 for 1 today. Going to take that low 1-0. 1 out, nobody on, and that'll be a strike. 1-1 to Dalrymple. 1 out, nobody on. The Phillies, that's going to be a strike again. 1-2. Minnesota's getting people on, but they're not getting people in. That'll be the first and easy out. 2 out. And here's John Briggs. Briggs is 1 for 1 and he hit a home run. Allen hit a home run, he was out. The pitch, and it'll be ball 1. So Briggs, the 1-0. And that'll be 2-0. That was inside. It could have been a strike. Jim Catt, his 53rd pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Well, the Phillies lead 2-0 here. A little bit of scoring going on in other games. Fouled it off, 2-2 with 2 outs. He struck him out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The 2 home runs for Philadelphia, their only hits. We do have scoring. Pittsburgh 3, LA 1. Roberto Clemente, a 3-run home run. The MVP, has to be MVP of the season. John Shelby hit a solo home run, and then Clemente a 3-run shot. Joe Morgan hit a solo home run for Houston. They lead Montreal. Series again tied at 0, and Oakland 3-1 over Cleveland. How big that is. That is big. Oakland and Cleveland. Giambi the 3-run shot, and Kenny Lofton a sac fly. The first run that is not a home run. Bottom of the 5th inning. Bunning against Kendall. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Jerry Kendall at the bottom of the lineup. It'll be 1-1. Now they got to start getting on base because things are not happening. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Bunning was 73, 74th pitch. And that'll be fouled away. 1-2 with nobody out. Struck him out, and that's
struck him out.
A 7th strikeout Bunning has. 1 out, and here's Jimmy Hall. 0 for 2 today. Nobody can get anything going against Bunning. He's walked a few. He's walked 2, actually, and he's given up 3 hits. But Minnesota couldn't get any scores. On the ground. It'll be picked up. They'll throw to first. They get him barely. 2 outs. Minnesota's getting a little worried. Here's Mincher. Don Mincher 0 for 2. And Don, that'll be a strike. They're going to call that one. So Bunning again getting into the 70s with his pitches. A swing and a miss there for Mincher. Quickly 0-2. The 80th pitch. High pop fly to right field. Here's Mincher. He hit it hard. And this one is over by the scoreboard. It's gone! Don Mincher has opened the scoring for Minnesota. Everything's a home run. Just how much is a home run worth? Bottom of the 5th inning, a home run by Mincher with 2 outs. And here comes Tony Oliva, and that's a strike. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs, the 0-1, and 1-1. Jim Bunning now. A little crack here, 2-1. You have Oliva, then Killebrew. The pitch, and fouled away. 2-2 with 2 outs. And fouled it again. So Jim Bunning struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 6th inning. Philadelphia has had their lead cut in half. It's now 2-1. Oshihara is not his name. We got to put his name in. Johnson and Rojas. Taking a look now, 3-1 Pittsburgh. Still leading LA 2-on, 2 outs. Houston Morgan's solo shot is it. And Giambi and Oakland, they're leading 3-1, bottom of the 5th. You just never know. Pirates leading the Dodgers 3-1 here. Ashihiro will be up for Cat. And that's going to be a ball 1-0. So Jimmy has pitched a good game, really. Just giving up 2 mistakes. You know, they can't get off the athletic effort. It'll be 2-1. 2-1 to Bobby. Swing and a miss there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High pop fly. And that'll be to center field. Should be easy to make the catch. And, you know, Hall, nice catch, had to get back there. Here's Alex Johnson. Again, through the Phillies rotation. 3rd time, I believe. And that'll be a strike there. Nobody on, 1 out. And that'll be high, 1-1. Jim Cat. Fouled it off, 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. The pitch. And that'll be fouled again. 1-2. Struck him out. That's going to be 2 outs. It's 2-1 here. All home runs, all solo shots. Cookie Rojas. 0 for 2 outside ball 1. So Jim Cat trying to figure this one out. On the ground, should be easy. Unassisted. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's for Philadelphia 2, Minnesota 1. And there we go. It is bottom of the 6th. 2-1. Trying to blow the game wide open is Oakland. They would love to do that. Here's Killebrew against Jim Bunning. And Bunning against Killebrew, 2-1, and that'll be fouled away. Bottom of the 6th, they got to start. They got to start looking at getting on base here very aggressively. The 88th pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Harmon Killebrew, 242 in the regular season, 1 for 2 today. The pitch, low, 1-2. 1-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Oh, the Phillies burning on that one. Here is Bob Allison, 0 for 2. And Allison, that's going to be a strike. 0-1, 1-1. Actually, that one was high. Up top on that last one, I saw it. I'm like, what in the world? It was early. The pitch. And it'll be 2-1. 1 out, bottom of the 6th inning. And fouled off 2-2. 2-2 with 1 out. And low, 3-2. So if Allison can get on, that'll be big. He's 0 for 2 today. And yeah, Batty getting ready to get up. The pitch.
The swing and a
Struck
miss.
him out, and that's his 10th. Bunning with 10 strikeouts today. 2 outs, and here's Batty. Mincher, his home run is the only run today. And here's Batty. And he'll take that one low, ball 1. So Bunning wants to get out of this inning. He's pitching well, both people are. That's going to be a strike. 1-1 with 2 outs. Runs so hard to come by in the playoffs. You rarely see like a 13-10 game. It'll be 2-1. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. And 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. High and deep to right. Is this going to be fair, and will it be caught? And underneath, they're going to make the catch. That's 3 out. Philadelphia still leads game number 1, 2-1. Well, we go to the 7th. And Oakland, they get a run out of that situation. It's 4-1. Pittsburgh, 3-1. Clemente, the 3-run shot. And Houston, 1-0. Joe Morgan's home run is the only one. Terrence Long singled. Johnny Damon scored. Other notes, Pedro Martinez, 11 strikeouts through 6 innings. And that's it. J.R. Richard, 10 strikeouts through 6 and no walks and 2 hits. Top of the 7th inning. Cat against Callison. Jim Cat, that'll be a strike. Minnesota's, nobody's got anything on. It's just been solo shots. That's been all today. 1-1. 1-1. That'll be a hard shot and a base hit. So Callison will get on. He'll get on first now. Philadelphia needs to get an insurance run. That is their first hit since the 3rd inning. And here's Dick Allen. 1 for 2 with the solo shot. That'll be a strike. Dangerous hitter here. High to right field. And underneath, they might be able to get it. And they will, 1 out. Nobody advances. Here in the top of the 7th inning, here's Wes Covington, the DH. Covington, that's going to be low, ball 1. Top of the 7th inning, they throw to first, he's safe. Cat against Covington, and that'll be ball 2. 0 for 1 today. And they'll take that for a strike. 2-1, top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss. No, he fouled it off. 2-2, 1 out. And he's got Callison on first. High to left field. Will they get it? It's hooking, no. 2-2 with an out. Slugging and missing, struck him out. 2 out. Allison still on first. And here's Amaro, Ruben Amaro, 0 for 2. And Amaro, that's going to be a strike. How big that one is. And that's going to be 1-1. Jim Cat still in, 81st pitch. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 on, 2 outs. That'll be fouled away, 2-2, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. On the ground. They go to second and end the inning. Enjoy the 7th inning stretch. Oakland that's loaded everything up with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. Houston has a 2-0 lead over Montreal in the top of the 7th inning there. And Pittsburgh still leads 3-1. Oakland can be, here comes Zolio, 1 for 2. And it'll be high ball 1. Minnesota needs a run. They need a run any way they can. That'll be a strike, 1-1. For Jim Bunning. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. 105th pitch. Struck him out, and that's number 11. They're keeping Bunning in there. They're keeping him in there, and here's Rich Rollins, 0 for 2. They're going to start taking pitches. It'll be 1 ball. They want that thing going up. The pitch again, it'll be 2-0. Rich Rollins. 2-0, he swings, high fly ball, center field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, 2 outs. And Jerry Kindle, 0 for 1. Kindle. And that's going to be ball 1. Minnesota having trouble. And that'll be ball 2. Minnesota having a lot of trouble trying to even get on now. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bunning, it'll be fouled off, 2-2. Bunning, this is 113 for him. In the dirt, 3-2, 2 outs. The 114th pitch for Bunning. Hard hit, and that's a base hit. So there they go. It's going to be a base hit. And Kindle will be on first. Jimmy Hall, center field. Are they leaving Bunning in too long? Hall's 0 for 3. They top the leadoff hitter, and it's going to be ball 1. They can feel the tension, bottom of the 7th inning. Bunning, they throw to first, he's safe. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled off, 1-1. Give me all the center fielder. It'll be 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1. Middle looper, and it is a base hit. And it'll be first and second.
As you think your designated driver for this evening, please remember.
Bottom of the 7th inning. 2 outs. And here's Fincher. He had a home run before. They got 2 on with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Bunning has thrown 118 pitches. The pitch here. Swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike. If Mincher can get a base hit here and tie the game up, Minnesota will go crazy. The 0-1. High into right field. And this one is gone. It's the ground. They're coming home. It's going to be 2-2. They tied it up. Don Mincher in the bottom of the 7th has tied it up. And now Tony Arriva And they're saying this is Bunning's game. There's going to be a strike. This will definitely be the last batter for him. And that'll be a ball, 1-1. How big this is. That'll be a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bunning to Oliva. No. Oh. Almost. 2-2 to Oliva. High, and that's going to be a hard hit. That's going to be a base hit. Are they going to come around to score? No. No. And no. It'll be the bases loaded, bottom of the 7th inning, 2 outs. Here's Harmon. Hall did not score. He started all of this. Hall, they mentioned that Oliva. Bottom of the 7th inning, there was 2 outs, nobody on. Now we have Killeberg, their best hitter. He had a poor year this year, 242. But he did have 23 homers, Bunning, and that'll be ball 1. They're keeping him in the game at 126. The 1-0. Hit on the ground, should be hit. They throw to first, they get him, and that's it. They can't score, the base is loaded and 2 out. But they get the equalizer, they get the tying run. And it is 2-2, we go to the 8th. Oakland had 2 innings with that bases loaded, and they only got 2 runs out of them, 1 each inning. Pittsburgh still 3-1, and Houston. Eddie Murray hit a home run, and Craig Reynolds has hit a double. That might be the first run where it wasn't a home run. No. We had that. Maybe. We don't know. But anyway, the score there, the 8th inning. 2-2. Here's Dalrymple, 0 for 2. Boswell is pitching. And that's going to be a strike. Here's Dave Boswell. Boswell 7-5, 4.30 ERA. 109 strikeouts, 35 walks, and 92 innings pitched. Low ball 1. So it goes Dalrymple, Briggs, and Ashihara, which is not an aerial name. 2-1. Boswell got in. He wants to be able to. There's going to be 3-1. He can't hit his target. 3-1 to Dalrymple. Oh, they walked him. And they walked him. Maybe. They have 2 home runs and a single. Here's John Briggs. He has 1 of the home runs. High pop fly. And that one will go foul. Top of the 8th inning, 1 on, nobody out. The pitch, that one will be straightened out a little bit and still go foul. Quickly, 2 strikes for John Briggs. The pitch, and that's going to be high and inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch here, that'll be a little looper, and they get back to first. That's going to be 1 out. 2-2 here. Here comes Bobby. 0 for 2. Boswell. That's going to be a low ball 1. 1 on, 1 out. Boswell. And that's going to be fouled off, 1-1. How big this is. This is huge. Inside, high pop fly, center field. This one is back, and it's caught 2 out. 2 outs here in the 8th. And Tony Gonzalez, a pinch hitter. He had 308 in a year. And here's Tony. He wants to get on. He wants to knock around Dalrymple. 2 outs. That'll be low ball 1. Dave Boswell. So big for him. That'll be a shot foul. 1-1. 1 ball and a strike to Gonzalez. Swing and a man. Well, he fouled it off. 1-2. 1-2. 2 outs.
Swing and a
Hey,
miss.
got him. Struck him. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. And to Minnesota, 2.
Interfere with play on the field will be escorted from the stadium.
Super Bowl tournament, good to see you after 100 games. We're finally here. We're finally here, the playoff. Here's Bob Allison, 0 for 3 today. Ryan Duran, he'll be in. 3 and 3, 39 innings pitched. Giving up 37 earned runs, 43 hits, 3.92 ERA, struck out 42, and he walked 15. Bottom of the 8th inning, Allison, Battery, and Zolio. Here's Allison. Allison will foul that off, 0-1. Minnesota, you do anything now to get just one run. You'll sacrifice outs or whatever. You get a double, you bunt. You would. Now be down low, 1 and 2. All you need is a run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be 2 and 2. Ryan Duran and the Philadelphia Phillies in 1964. High pop fly they're trying to get. And that'll be 1 out. They're trying to get on. They're trying to get the first win here. Bottom of the 8th, 1 out. We have a 2-2, 1-1-1 format. That's the format we have. Here's Earl Beatty. Earl Beatty now. Beatty, and that's going to be a ball outside. 1 on, nobody out. Beatty, that'll be on the ground. Short to first, 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Zolio. Zolio's 1 for 3. Pitch, and that's going to be a ball outside again. It always takes the first pitch. Zolio would like to get on here. High pop fly. And underneath. They're going to make the catch. We go to the 9th. It's 2-2. Here's Cookie Rojas. Dave Boswell is still pitching. Bottom of the 7th, Oakland again with the bases loaded and nobody out. Top of the 9th, LA is trying to seal that game. It's top of the 9th here. Boswell against Cookie Rojas. They're 0 for 3. And that'll be a short hit. Short to first. First pitch of the inning, 1 out. And here's Johnny Callison, right field. So Johnny. And that'll be fouled off, 0-1. 1 out, top of the 9th inning. The pitch, it'll be down low, 1-1. Dave Boswell trying to hold the Phillies so that the Twins can win it. 1-2 with an out. Struck him out, that's 2 out. 2 outs. And here is Dick Allen. 1 for 3 with the home run. Let's see what he does, and that's going to be a strike as he takes it from Dave Boswell. Top of the 9th inning, nobody on, 2 outs. It'll be 1-1. 1 ball and a strike. That'll be on the ground, and that'll be an infield hit. Allen has a towering home run, and he has an infield single. Here's Covington, West Covington, 2 outs, top of the 9th. With Allen on first. Boswell, hard shot, and that's a base hit. Allen, will he go to third? Let's see where they throw it. They throw it in. Allen going to third. And it's first and third now with 2 outs. All this with 2 outs. Ruben Amaro at first base. Boswell trying to hold this. 2 outs. First and third in a tied game. Inside ball 1. Top of the 9th inning. Ruben Amaro, and that'll be ball 2. 2-0. A swing and a miss there, 2-1. Incredible. Boswell to Amaro. It'll be 2, 3, and 1. Swing and a miss. It's the bases. Full count. 2 on, 2 outs. Ruben Amaro, the first baseman. He's 0 for 3. Top of the 9th inning. Tied game. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. The Twins can win game number 1 in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
Bottom of the 9th inning before we get anywhere. Wow. Moises Alou tripled. Grissom and Floyd scored. It was 4-2 and 4-3. Larry Walker doubled and Alou scored. Jeremy Giambi singled. The Pirates win game 1 against LA 3-1. We'll get into that game in a little bit. Oakland is looking to pound on Cleveland. And Houston 4, Montreal 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning with the tying run on second. We might be going to that game. Bottom of the 9th here, Rich Rollins. Minnesota scores, they win. Oh, it hit him, and he will go to first. The winning run is there. So Jerry Kindle, second base. Ryan Duran is pitching. Here's Jerry Kindle. They're going to bunt. They're going to try and get him on second. They throw to first. They get him on second. They're going to bunt.
Designated driver for this evening. Please remember.
They take away the double play. And now they got Hall again. Hall is 1 for 4 today. And through the year, he has 21 homers, but he has 58 RBI, 287 average. 1 out with Rollins on second. And that'll be fouled off, 0-1. Bottom of the 9th inning. The Twins, that'll be 1-1 now. The Twins want to win it here. Duran to Hall. The pitch, that'll be fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Hall, the pitch. No, it's low. An upward curve there. 2-2 with an out. And that's going to be fouled again. Bottom of the 9th inning, Jimmy Hall against Ryan Duran, 2-2, and fouled again. He's staying alive. 2-2, 1 out. Jimmy Hall, center fielder in the 2-2 game, bottom of the 9th, trying to knock Rollins home. The pitch. High and deep to left field. This one is back. This one is over. It's gone. It's gone, and they won game number 1. They won game 1 on a home run by Jimmy Hall. Jimmy Hall has just hit one 363 feet with 1 out on a 2-2 pitch. And the Minnesota Twins are 1. Look at the Phillies running off the field. And the Minnesota Twins have just won game number 1, 1-0. And the 2 people on base, they are jumping around. This is incredible. A 4-2 win. They are giving them an ovation. You can hear that as Minnesota. A 2-run home run by Jimmy Hall, and they now have a 1-game-to-none lead.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening?
Love it.
Please remember to drink
They
responsibly.
are loving that. Jimmy Hall, a game 1 home run, has won the game, and you can see for a long time the Phillies were favored to win the game. They're up 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Twins scored a run, and Jimmy Hall, they hit a home run there. For Philadelphia, donuts for Johnson, for Rojas, for Amaro, and Nahosha here, a guy, got to get his last name, because that's not his right last name. 2 hits for Allen, and that was the only one with 2 hits for Minnesota. 2 for Hall, 2 for Mincher, 2 for Oliva. Allison got a donut. Batty got a donut, but he walked. And Rollins got a donut, but he ended up scoring a run after he was hit with a pitch. And that was, what a game there. Pitching-wise, Boswell gets the win. He's 1-0. Cat had 7 innings pitched, only giving up 2 runs and 3 hits. All the runs earned, while Bunning only gave up 2 runs on 8 hits. He struck out 11, walked 2. But Duran gets the loss. An incredible game. A sold-out Met. It is a 1-0 series lead. And you can see right now, there we go. I just take screenshots. So we go to the network now. You don't hit leave game. You go to the network, we go. We have one more game. Houston and Montreal. And Oakland and Cleveland. So Houston and Montreal, we're going to go to, right now, we're going to go to Houston and Montreal in the 9th inning. As what a game there that was, but Montreal now in the 9th inning. Oakland is butchering Cleveland 13-2. No need to see that. Let's go to Montreal. Top of the 9th inning, Montreal has 3 runs and all in the bottom of the 8th, and here's Cabell. Enos Cabell against Butch Henry here in the top of the 9th, and that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. 1 out in the top of the 9th, and Alan Ashby, who's 1 for 3 today. Oh, that's going to be 2 out. Oh my goodness. I got to switch it to pitch by pitch again. Greg Reynolds, 1 for 3 now, and Butch Henry, that's going to be a strike. Well, I mean, that's, when you look at this game, it'll be on the ground. They'll pick it up, throw to first. The roof is open, and Montreal is down 4-3. They go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It was 4-0 Houston, and then we didn't think that home run in the top of the 8th might mean something, but it did. And it's now 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Fletcher, White, and Lansing, if they can get to the top of the lineup, to a Marquise Grissom. Here's Fletcher's 1 for 3 today. Dave Smith. Dave Smith trying to get a save. And here we go. The opener, and that's going to be a ball, 1-0. Darren Fletcher here in game number 1. Bottom of the 9th inning, 4-3. Fletcher, he'll foul it off. 1-1. Dave Smith. The pitch, that'll be a hard shot. Right through, and that's going to be a base hit. That's a normal base hit, not an error. And that's Fletcher will get to first. A great game by J.R. Richard. You don't want him busted up. And here's Rondell White. 1 on, nobody out. Here's Rondell Smith. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. Smith now. Hit him right in the face. And he'll go to second. He'll go to first. It'll be first and second. Nobody out. Montreal might win this game here. They might win it. Here's Mike Lansing, 1 for 3. Dave Smith is struggling. Nobody out. 2 on. All they need is 1 run to tie, 2 to win, 0 to lose, and that's going to be a ball. Ball 1. Down below, Oakland 14-2 over Cleveland. We're not even going to watch that game. And that'll be fouled off, 1-1. In the bottom of the 9th inning, Lansing 1-2. They say that that's a strike. Oh, what a terrible call. 1-2, no outs, 2 on, the pitch. It gets away, and now they're going to be in sacrifice position. Oh, do they need to strike out now? Do they need to strike out? Oh, they're about ready to win this game. Smith, the 2-2 to Lansing. That's going to be fouled off. Sacrifice position for Fletcher. The 2-2. High pop fly, center field. This game could be tied. Let's see. It's going to be caught. They throw home, and this game is going to be tied. It's 4-4 with the winning run at third. And he can be sacrificed in. Here's Marquise. They might want to walk him. And no, that's going to be ball one. They're pitching to him. Marquise Grissom, a fly ball. They steal game number one from Houston. And it'll be, a strike. They didn't like that. Dave Smith, Grissom's 0 for 4. It'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Grissom hits it on the ground. They pick it up. They throw home. They get him. And where is it? It's too high. No, he's out at home. He's out at home. 2 out. And that is 2 outs. Cliff Floyd. They throw to first. He's safe. So Grissom couldn't get it in the air. They threw it home. He's out there. Here's Floyd. Floyd, that's going to be fouled off. 0-1. Dave Smith trying to salvage this. And low, 1-1. Oh, that was a big blow. The pitch. Hard hit, and that's a base hit. Where's Grissom going to go? Grissom, he's going to try and go to third. They throw to third, and he is safe. It is 2 outs, first and third. Moises Alou 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. A hit here, and the game is over. Smith against Alou. And that'll be a ball one. They can still put somebody on for Larry Walker. But you don't want Larry Walker here. Smith, and it'll be 1-1. 1-1. Bottom of the 9th inning, the pitch. And fouled away, 1-2. Down to the last strike, Moises Alou. The pitch. Low, 2-2. Bottom of the 9th inning. The pitch here. High and deep to right field. This one is back. And this one is caught, though. It's caught. Extras is 4-4. We go to the 10th. And the runner at second will be Reynolds. And here's Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 4. Butch Henry, and they walk him. Denny Walling. They put his name in as Denny Walling. John DeFurry. John DeFurry is 5-1, 174. And the pitch. High, and it gets away. And nobody moves. 1 ball, no strike. Walling is 0 for 4. DeFurry is 5-1, a 174 ERA. This guy is 28 saves. One of the best, 1-0. To Walling. High pop fly underneath. They're going to see. Will they get him? Yes, they will. Will they throw to third? They will. The runner will go to third, and it's first and third now. With 1 out, first and third. Cesar Cedeno, the center fielder. 1 for 4 today. 1 out. Reynolds in sacrifice position. That'll be a strike in there, 0-1. The pitch again. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a miss there, 1-2. 1 out. Cedeno. Struck him out. There's 2 out. They don't score there. It's like college football when you don't kick a field goal. And it becomes crazy. Terry Pohl, 1 for 3, and that's going to be a ball down low. A walk, and you'll have Art Howell coming up. He has a home run today. The pitch, that'll be hard to left field. That'll fly foul. That'll be foul. 1-1. Pohl, and that's going to be 1-2 with 2 outs. 1-2, 2 outs. They got Reynolds at third. The pitch. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Terry Pohl. Took him out, and that's it. We go to the bottom of the 10th. Montreal's close. It's 4-4. So here's Larry Walker. He's 3 for 4 today with an RBI. At second is Moises, and he's back. Dave Smith still pitching. And that's going to be a ball down low, 1-0. They might intentionally walk him. The pitch, it's going to be 2-0. They want to make sure Walker doesn't get a hold of this. And 3-0 as it is low. They're going low. I think he might have wanted that as strike. They just intentionally walk him. First and second. And they go to Cordero, the shortstop. And that'll be low, ball 1. Cordero, the shortstop. And that'll be fouled back. I thought it was going by. If Expos score, they win the game. Smith. And that'll be fouled again. Smith is still pitching. 48 pitches. His arm is going to be bust. Cordero 0 for 4 today. Down low, it'll be 2-2. Bottom of the 10th, 2 on, nobody out. A 4-4 game, the pitch. High, 3-2. The count is full. And this is it, Dave Smith, the pitch. High, and that's going to be a base hit. One's going to go. Are they going to come home and score? Here's Grissom. They're going to throw home. And guess what? They get him at the plate. Mason Zalugo's done. He gets down at home. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my. And that is his second out at home plate. 1 out, and here's Sean Berry. 0 for 4 today, and Smith. And that's going to be a ball down low. Smith is just out of gas. The pitch, and that'll be a strike. 1-1 with 1 out, 2 on. The pitch here. High, pop fly, deep left field. They might have this. This one is back. Sean Berry has just won the game. Into the stands. Sean Berry, a 3-run home run, and there come the Expos. I don't know why they let Dave Smith out there, but Dave Smith couldn't get the rest. They couldn't get it here in the 10th, the final 7-4. And all 7 runs coming in the 8th, 9th, and 10th innings. And there come the base runners. Unbelievable. They are all jumping. And Montreal has won it 7-4. And you can see the different ones here. The Expos. Oh, that's incredible. 1-0 lead. Cruz, a donut. Denny Walling, a donut. Cruz at least walked. Cabal, a donut, but he walked. And nobody with 2 hits. For Montreal, Floyd, Alou had 2. Walker with 3. Fletcher with 2. Rondell White, a donut. And there you go. Marquise Grissom, a donut. He didn't even walk. Pitching, Pedro, 3 runs, 3 hits, all earned. Runs, struck out 12, walked 2. J.R. Richard gave up 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. 91 pitches, struck out 11, walked none. Only 91, they pull him off for Smith. And that's it. Smith had over half the pitches of Richard. I don't know why. Do not know why. And that was incredible. Incredible. And that's going to be it there. And we're going to 14-3 in that game. We'll just finish that. And there we go. Let's take a look at right now the games and everything to that effect. We have the Minnesota Twins. We did that. The Expos, the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates box score. They have a round one. They won 3-1. Roberto Clemente with the home run. A 3-run home run. And Tim Belcher's the player of the game. He went 8 innings, gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. All his runs were earned. Struck out 9, walked none, 3.38 ERA. Belcher was very good. Keeson, a little bit of trouble. Belcher got the loss, but he's player of the game because you're going by what you did. Keeson was 1. He gave up 1 run on 5 hits, struck out 7, but he walked 3. Giusti and Blast got the save. So the line score is here, and then other score here. So Tim Belcher gets it. When you look at the batting, it was Hatcher who got a donut, Marshall who got a donut, and Anderson, but he walked 1. And on the other side for the Pirates, you know, I put Manny Sangan and I saved it. It's not saving the names. When I put Sangan and all that, that's Manny Sangan. Look at all the donuts for the Pirates. Stargell, and none of them walked. Stargell, Sangan, Robertson, Cash, and Alley. Robertson was hitting really well in the regular season. Roberto Clemente went 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run. Nobody walked in the game. And the Pirates really didn't do too much against Tim Belcher. So the Pittsburgh Pirates win the game at Three Rivers Stadium, 3-1. Taking a look at the other game, Oakland just destroyed Cleveland. So the Oakland A's just destroyed Cleveland. Hudson to win. Messier gets a save. Really? Really? Oh, I see why. Messier came in. He pitched 2 1/3. He came in the 6th inning when it was 4-1. And because only the 7th, he got 9 outs, 7, 8, 9, pitched less than, he was the last pitcher that pitched less than 3 runs. All right, let me get this straight. Less than 3 innings. So if you come in, it's when you come in. And he came in at 4-2, excuse me. It was 4-2 when he came in, and he ended the game, and there were less than 3 innings to go. There was 3 innings or less. And I know there's more complicated statistics to that. But in just that's what happened. The bottom of the 7th inning, the A's scored 9 runs. 9. And that's why you're like 14-3 a save, but it's dictated. You never lose the save. So if it's 2-1 and you come into the 8th inning and you get the out or 2 outs, then in the top of the 9th you score 20 million runs, and now it's 20 million to 1. Well, 20 million and 2 to 1. Then you still get the save because it's when you come in. So Nagy is 0-1, his loss in the postseason. Messier with the save, Giambi with the win. Unbelievable type game. When you look at the different hits for Oakland, everybody got a hit, but Signs was 0 for 4. He had a donut, but he walked. Damon, Giambi, Chavez, Volpone, Long, and Hernandez, all with hits, multiple hits. Hernandez had 4, Long with 2, Volpone with 3, Chavez with 2, and I think that's Jason with 2, and Johnny Damon with 2. For Cleveland, everybody got a hit, but Omar Vizquel, He went 0 for 3. He gets a donut, but he walked one. Murray and Klucharch, the catcher. I think, though, that's Sandy Alomar. I don't think that's Klucharch. I think that's Sandy Alomar. I got to look at that. That is Alomar. They have some names in here. They have the statistics that are correct, but the names that are different. And that is it there. So now you look at the playoff coverage. First of all, Philadelphia and Minnesota. The Twins, unbelievable win there. They win, and they take a 1-0 series lead. So the LA Dodgers and the Pirates take a 1-0 series lead over the LA Dodgers. So the Pirates are up 1-0. Oral Hershiser against Doc Ellis. There is everything there. Houston and Montreal. And there it is. There it is. Montreal coming back to win in 10 innings. They have a 1-0 series lead. Nolan Ryan against Jeff Fassero. And Cleveland and Oakland. The Oakland A's 14-3. They just drubbed them. So tomorrow it'll be the Pirates and the Dodgers in game number 2, our focus game. But if you remember, these focus games go crazy, then we go somewhere else. That's it for us today. Have a great day, and we'll see you for game 2 tomorrow.